everyone. It's been way too long. You may be wondering, where the hell have I been these past several months? I haven't uploaded since like June or July. I have some reasons for that. And unfortunately, this is where things get very, very serious. So if you don't think you can handle the amount of seriousness I'm about to say, then I recommend you click off of this video right now because things are going to get real serious. On Valentine's Day of earlier this year, I was accused by several people that I harassed people on Twitter, and even worse, was even called the infamous P word. If you don't know what that P word is, that is pedophile, which is a rather damning accusation to say to someone, regardless if you have evidence or not. And I was absolutely floored by this. And when these accusations first hit, people had that mindset of, oh, believe all the victims. You know, not once did they listen to what I had to say. They already made up their minds that, oh, we need to comfort the victims that Luke supposedly hurt. And I admit, I did say a few hurtful things to a few hurtful people. I do admit that. And if any of those people that I did hurt are watching this video, I am very sorry from the bottom of my heart. I do believe that I have hurt you with what I did say. Even though it wasn't my intention to do that, but at the end of the day, I can't control how other people react to what I say. I can't control that. And I know I reflected on what I've said for months and months and months on end. And then I came to the conclusion that, yeah, I did say some hurtful things. Yeah, I did say some things that probably should have been kept private, and probably things that should have honestly never have been said to begin with. And for that, I do apologize. I do absolutely apologize for that, because that was stupid on my end. I should have absolutely known better than to say those things. I take firm responsibility for what I've said. And if any of these people that I've hurt are seeing this video, I don't expect them to forgive me, to be honest. I really don't expect them to. If they want to, that's their choice. But if they think they can forgive me, that's their choice. And if they don't want anything to do with me, that's also their choice. So, yeah, due to these accusations and whatnot, I was essentially exiled from the community, which left me in a dark state of mind. I tried to hide it by uploading a couple of videos, but eventually it all caught up to me, and I just simply couldn't take it anymore. And I just broke down. I was basically on the point of just giving up and just being like, saying, you know what? Life isn't worth it anymore. And yes, I know what you're about to say. You couldn't have done that. Or, Luke, you don't mean. Yeah, I did try to take my own life earlier this year. I did, unfortunately. But I'm still here. I learned that I can't die. My mind doesn't want me to die. And I think it's because my sadness and my demons are not as strong as I thought they were. Because I've looked up a bunch of cases about people with like actual clinical depression. Whereas there's a difference between what I have, which is more like on the mild end of the scale, to like famous people who've had clinical depression where you need like actual therapy, you need like medication and whatnot. And I still get medicated and whatnot. I still go see a counselor, but it's not on that level where you need like constant intervention, even though it may feel that way sometimes. Um, and yeah, I lost a lot of valuable friends in that community who essentially wanted nothing to do with me, and I was essentially left all alone. And I was sad. I was just not in a good place mentally this year. It was basically one of the worst years of my life. And honestly, I wish I could take it back. I wish I could take what I said back. Because it was dumb that I even said those things to begin with. They shouldn't have even come up in my mind. They should have just been something I kept within myself, but it just came out at the wrong time, and you know. But then I also learned that some people are just naturally like that. They're naturally judgmental, where they will judge you for the most stupid, mundane things and will base your entire character based off of that. So I've learned to grow and accept that these people probably have some inner shit that they need to work out themselves, because they wouldn't be projecting it onto other people like I was doing to those people that I did hurt. They were essentially doing the same thing that I was doing. So we weren't really that different per se. And because of that, I really couldn't watch Ninjago. It felt like a demon. It felt like Ninjago to me for the longest time was my escape from reality, you know? And now it became a demon that sort of haunted me because it reminded me of what I said, what I've done, and it essentially drove me to the point where I was like, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Because I was worried it was gonna remind me too much of what happened and potentially make me so upset I curl into a ball or something like that and, go insane or something. But I've healed from the mental scarring and I'm back. Hopefully. And I hope to not essentially right a wrong, but like I hope to fully move on from this, because it was a dark chapter in my life. And it was a dark chapter for a lot of people as well, because I did hurt some people. And I admit that. But there's nothing I can do about it from now. There's nothing I can do except just move on and just go on with life. And that's what I think most people who were against me did. They were against me for months and months on end, but after a while they kind of got sick of it and were just like, who cares about this Luke dude? Let's just move on with our lives in this community. And I think that's what happens here. But there's a lot of radical parts of the community as well. It's not just a Ninjago exclusive thing. It's a all fandom sort of thing, where every fandom is going to have that sector where it's just, you just can't reason with them no matter how hard you try. And I should have known this from the start, but I tried to apologize online and nobody really cared, which again, I should have expected that, because again, these people already made up their minds about me. So why bother changing it if they're so dead set on what they believe in, even if it's not true? So yeah, that's what happened. I've been trying to rebuild, what was left of it, and I essentially had to bring myself the confidence to even talk about Ninjago again, let alone watch it. So no, I have not seen season 2 of Dragon's Rising in its entirety, so do not spoil it for me in the comments. Otherwise you'll be removed, of course. And what does that mean for the channel? Because last year's daily reflection was supposed to be the last year of the channel's existence. But obviously, because of what happened in February, that completely went out the window. So I decided that I was going to shift that last year, that little retirement tour, if you want to call it that, to 2025, because I think it wouldn't make sense for me to end on a random video like the one I did last time. It wouldn't serve. It wouldn't give myself justice, and it wouldn't give you all, my audience, any justice, because you would be forever pondering, where the hell am I at? And I know a lot of people were commenting, "Hey, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?" And it warms my heart that some people out there do still care about me despite everything. I want to hear your guys's stories about, have you ever had those things where people have spread like a rumor about you, but you knew that wasn't true, but people still believed in it anyway, and you lost friends, maybe even family members as a result of this? If you have any of those stories, please share them in the comments below, if you're comfortable, of course, because I know some of these stories could get a bit heavy, as it was with mine. I was essentially fighting myself into telling this because I just didn't know if I had the confidence to even say it. But I also mentioned earlier that I was going to be retiring from the channel in the previous yearly update, and I think I have that same opinion as I did last time, where it feels like I'm repeating the same content over and over again, and it's hard to essentially make a Ninjago channel if you're just doing the same thing every single time a new Ninjago season is out. It gets boring and repetitive after a while. So rather than essentially trap myself in this endless cycle of creating content, I figure it's better to quit while I'm ahead and just end it outright. And I feel like that would be better for me and my overall mental health. And hopefully you guys can enjoy one final wave of Ninjago content for hopefully either for 2025, because I really want to show that I still have a little bit left in me, a little bit of ninja left in me, even though I'm 22 years old and I'm fucking old. I want to showcase that I still have some bit of it left in me, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I hope you guys gather your own opinions about what I went through and whatnot, and you can make up your own opinions, because I feel like that's a big reason why I further distance myself, because a lot of those people on that side of the community are not capable of logical thought. They're not capable of critical thinking. They are very black and white when it comes to this, when in reality it's a lot more gray than it actually is. I'm not saying naming names of who these people are. I'm keeping their identities a secret. But if you are watching this video and if I'm talking about you, you know who you are. But that's all I really have to say about this. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading, but again, like I said, if you watch this video in its entirety, I explain my reasons for why I haven't been uploading. With the majority of them being that incident from February. And I just feel like I've trying to get my life back on track again. So I've been healing, I've been trying to fight, and I've been getting stronger. I will not let those people take me down. They will not break me. They may push me to my limits and make me feel like I have to give up. There's nothing I can provide. There's nothing more I could do. But there's always a way. Even if that way is just saying, you know what? Fuck you all. I don't want to be part of your life anymore. Goodbye. And that's essentially what I did. I didn't want to be part of their lives anymore. Fair. You got your wish. I'm not part of your life anymore. So goodbye. I don't want to be part of your life anymore if you treated me like that or something like that. Man, that was a lot. But anyways, I hope to see you guys whenever I make another video. Hopefully starting in maybe January of 2025, hopefully early January. Who knows? But anyways, I hope to see you guys again soon for the final run of Luke the Android, whatever you want to call this channel. It's been gone through so many iterations at this point. It's not even funny. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call this channel. This is the last go around. Once I'm done, I'm done. Because I'm gonna definitely make a video talking about a little bit more in depth about the Ninjago YouTube landscape and whatnot, and I think a big reason for that is part of it. So I just want to inform you all of where I've been, what happened, and hopefully we can strive for a better 2025 and hopefully a positive end to the Ninjago channel once and for all. But anyways, I hope to see you all in a video in 2025. See you next year, and I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and very Happy Holidays. Bye!